Good evening, Internet, and welcome back to Tales of the Moonshine. This time we have
Yeehaw.
session 10. Last session, a bunch of the crew learned a bunch of things about other members of the crew, and there's one really relevant thing that Nerd would immediately notice.
Okay. What? Inform Nerd. What has happened to Nerd last session?
Nerd ate his way through a wall and got knocked out by electrocuting himself.
Classic Nerd.
It's like that sounded like a thing that he would do, right?
Baby boy.
Totally.
Nerd ate too many of the spicy wires.
Such a boy.
But yeah, there's many more members of the crew right now. In particular, you know those robots with laser hands?
Yes.
A bunch of them are now waiters.
Oh, friends.
And you also have a new bartender.
Yep.
Who is new bartender?
I just dropped the image in.
Tilly.
Yep.
Yeah, Tilly. That's right.
Hi, I'm Nerd. What's your name?
Theon Tilly. You may call me Tilly. Do you drink?
I can. Where'd you come from?
Well, originally, she is going to go off on an explanation that goes completely over your head about the difference between magical dimensions.
Okay, you came from magic space. Got it.
Yes. What would you like?
I don't know. Captain says I can't have anything super bad, even though it doesn't really matter because I can consume anything because of my makeup. But I'll take a fizzy soda pop. Yeah.
Very well.
Why are you serving drinks on our ship?
Because this is what my new master would like me to do.
She's our new bartender.
Who's your master?
Master Bulla?
Well,
you gotta do bartender. Why should call you master though?
well, I can't say as I'm all that comfortable with that term, but well, to make a long story short, we found this here lamp, and apparently Genie rules say that
Genie!
Yeah, in so many words, that's right.
I want 1,000 wishes, and a bicycle, and a Captain Blasto action figure, and a Captain Blasto PlayStation, and a TV, and a second TV, and a friend to play my TV with, and 1,000 squishy melons.
Hold your horses there, partner. Tilly and I have come to a more live and let live relationship. I ain't using her powers unless we're in a real big pinch.
Okay. Can I get a wish though? Please. Just a small wish.
What would you like, son?
Can I get a Captain Blasto action figure?
Tilly, would you mind terribly?
I do not know what that is, so I cannot.
I turn my body into a TV screen and show her.
It's made of plastic. Just give it lots of articulated joints, and I'm sure he'll be pleased as punch.
Very well. She's going to do this. You're going to notice the lights flicker when she does this.
Yeah, she's also kind of sort of hooked into the power supply. Turns out granting wishes don't come cheap.
But you know the very good, very articulate Captain of Asteroid that when Nerd tries firing the laser blaster, it actually is a very weak laser.
This is the best gift ever! Thank you, Tilly! And I hug her, which looks horrifying, by the way. Because it looks partially like I'm digesting her for half a second.
She's pretty nonplussed by this.
Cool.
Yeah, well, so that's Nerd and that's Tilly. Glad you two could meet finally.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! New people are so exciting. You really shouldn't call him Master. Master's such not a good name. Are you like Boa's sidekick?
In so many words, I suppose.
Then you are Cadet Tilly.
Oh.
She's just going to look at Bolo with a please no.
Bull is just gonna, just like kind of just signal to her with just a very subtle just shake of the head, like, no, you don't have to listen to that.
Okay, neat. Well, nice to meet you. I'll come back for drinks later. As I like happily bubble along with my soda pop and my action figure, I'm going pew pew as I maybe accidentally roast the side of the ship a little and go whoops, and then just repair it immediately.
Yeah. So that's Nerd. He's a very excitable sort. But he's he's a youngin in terms of I don't know what you'd call it. Maturity. But he's an all right sort. I guarantee you, now that you made that for him, he'll protect you till the day he dies, which I'm not sure is something he can feasibly do even. So, win-win, I guess.
I don't know either.
I was like, well, from my perspective, all save Affy are youngins.
Yeah, I believe that's very true.
Wait, I hear that. I kind of shimmy back. Why? How old's Affy? Do you know Affy? Is he your friend too? Did you know him before he was on the ship? Do you know the captain?
No. You should speak with him about it. It is his story to tell, not mine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go talk to Affy. Where do I find Affy?
Probably in the reactor generator room, slash workshop.
Hey, Affy! Hi, did you know we have a genie here and she served me a drink and she made me this Captain Blasteroid action figure pew pew pew.
Oh, glad you guys have met, and that was nice of her. Did you remember to say thank you?
I think so. I'll thank her later too. Hey, she says you know her, and you know her, and says you're really old. Are you really old? You don't look that old. You look as old as like the captain. Maybe even a little younger. I don't think captain's that old.
Well, looks can be deceiving at times, and when you have enough, and you know how good I am with magic having to do with the body, so.
Yeah, it's true. But
I'm a bit older than I look here.
Cool. When'd you meet her? How long you known her?
Only met recently, I think. At least I'm pretty sure we only personally met recently, but have a little bit of family ties.
Family? Well, that's weird. Why'd you be related to a genie?
There's just going to be a shrug to that.
Nerd is 100% not going to put this together, by the way, guys.
Yep, no, I know.
No,
We love him regardless.
Yeah.
We love Nerd regardless, and it is the thing of, if it wasn't for the fact that Affy believes Nerd will accidentally spill to the next person we meet on another planet, he'd just let you in on it.
This is a very reasonable fear that probably would actually happen.
Like as soon as we touch down at next port, Nerd going, "Hey, this is my friend Affy. He is secretly not human."
Again, this is a very reasonable fear that could probably happen.
Yep.
Well, Nerd's gonna go play now.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
Pew pew pew.
And everything is right with the world.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So, after last time, you guys had a few days of downtime from needing to get Tilly situated and also getting everything on the ship. I'm going to say 3. I know I shared the downtime sheet with everybody. I don't think anyone's gotten anywhere near getting a character point from downtime yet.
No.
One day I'll pick up something related to pop culture.
Yep.
Eventually, I will turn the got into contact with archaeology and historians into actual points.
One day I will learn the guitar.
I tell myself that
I'm glad
too.
we're
It's
all
a hard
using
thing.
the downtime activity. Several of us are using the downtime activity for not really relevant things.
Listen, if we need money, I will attempt to do jobs, but until that, guitar.
Reasonable.
No, that is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I meant
Listen,
moreover.
I could learn to actually design things which would be really mechanically useful, but I do have the mind of a 7-year-old.
Yeah, no, and it is the thing of like, I could be putting the points into the training downtime into magic and stuff like that, but that's what the character points we gain during session are for.
Exactly.
The training time is for stuff that I would go, is it really worth putting points into this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, I suppose the question, I know you guys were originally talking about going and trying to deal with these poachers.
But whatever happened to like the pop star?
Paid you for, well, at least figuring out that the key was not on that planet and bringing some information back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But
We might try one of the other planets later, but figure no need to rush from one ruin to another.
Okay, so I haven't missed the show yet.
No.
Nope.
No, it hasn't
Show has
happened
not
yet.
Good, this is important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
Very important.
Yeah, look, the show is the most important thing.
Look, we need to see Space Taylor Swift perform.
Yep.
It's vitally important to everyone.
Yep. And so, time to go up to right base. So that's the nearest area then. So assuming you guys are still going on with that rather than any of the other options.
Yeah, I think let's just go with what we previously declared, because trying to go through the options and debate a new one is probably more than we want to do. Going to require more thinking than we want at the moment.
Yes.
Sure thing. Now, there is one complication for this one that money might be relevant for, which is the world that it's on doesn't really have a human breathable atmosphere.
Oh no.
I fail to see the problem.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Well, I can try and prepare some charms to help, but buying some tech for it would probably be a little bit safer.
Yep.
Or I could go exploring.
Oh god.
Or we could, prep first. We can try prepping first.
Yep. So a relevant one for this, the captain actually is fine because he has a spacesuit.
It's just hung up next to the door, next to like 18 different captain jacket dusters.
I mean, I have a space biosuit as well.
Well, the question is this planet have an atmosphere at all, or just not breathable air?
It has an atmosphere, it's just not human breathable.
Okay, so I'm fine then.
Yep. This is mostly a thing that the squishy members of the party might need to deal with.
Yeah, like I do have a spacesuit as well, actually.
Yep. It might be one that just Bulla needs to buy then.
Yeah, that's yeah, that would make sense. Let's see. Actually, hold on, let me check. Let's see. High pain threshold, universal digestion. Yeah. I guess how expensive would a spacesuit capable of holding my girth be?
Well, the question is, do you want it to be armored?
I mean,
Here's the thing, too. Do you need a full spacesuit or just like a rebreather or something?
oh, that would be, yeah, I mean, that would be good.
Actually, Bulla's skin probably can handle just needing a rebreather for that.
That's
Because that's
The captain would be significantly worse off because it's an ammonia atmosphere.
yeah, because
Don't like
that's a lot.
that.
A rebreather is a lot easier to get, like just like a face mask.
yeah, that makes sense.
And also, then you could still use your powers, where with a suit you might not be able to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if that's feasible, then I'd totally like to get that.
Do we have time to pick one up?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
All right, so we're just getting you a simple rebreather then. Let me go check where that is. Going to assume it's in the section labeled survival in this book, probably. If things are, sensible anyway.
Why would things be sensible?
Well, RPG books occasionally have actually decent, indexes and ways that ways things are organized.
Fake.
On very rare occasion.
Would something similar to like the resist heat charm and cold charm and stuff like that be doable for like the environment to give some level of environment tolerance?
Environment tolerance, yes, that would not give you can breathe the atmosphere.
Yeah, no, it's the thing of I probably am going to want to create 2 charms for that, and I want them for backup.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this. So I'm gonna say like a decent, like a good rebreather. I'm gonna say $500, Siggy.
500. Okay. And how much do I actually have? Is the question. Oh no, I've got plenty.
Mhm.
All right. So 500. Sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that'll bring me down to 6,500.
Mm-hmm.
I've made a backup charm, 2 backup charms for in case the captain or Affy gets their suit torn.
Good thinking, partner. Good thinking.
Yep. That's a good plan. So you go down. Now, the actual base itself, is in a pressurized air bubble, but the rest of the planet really isn't. It's a little research habitat. They go out, they see what the weird exotic life that can live in an ammonia-based planet is like. So there's a lot of different people walking around, but all in pretty similar sorts of suits as everyone else. Could I get a roll for gathering information from someone?
What would that be? For skill wise, would that be carousing?
Depends on how you try to do it, but carousing's a pretty solid default.
Let's see. What is my carousing? 12? No, it's 14 actually. Yeah. Yeah, I will try to do carousing, because I mean carousing is mostly like scavenging stuff, right?
No, that's scrounging.
Oh, scrounging. Okay.
Yeah, carousing's the getting to know people, generally being a friendly sort.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So yeah, so I will Bola will do his usual jubilant thing. Well, he'll try to make friends, try and bond over recipes, and see what he can dig up from the local rumor mill.
Can I go with Bola and help him with this role?
Yeah, you can go help him out.
I don't know what carousing is. I don't have it.
Alrighty.
You can roll IQ then, Wex.
Just flat IQ roll?
Just flat IQ roll to be a help.
Okay, I'll see what that is first.
I got it exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how does that
gives you a plus
roll?
2.
Plus 2? Okay, so I now have a value of 16. So let's see what that is. That's a success by 7.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, Bola goes around, talks to people, mostly probably honestly, Bola probably hits up the cantina and several bars to talk to people, find out what the food's like, discover weird and fascinating things about this planet.
And what, pray tell, do I find?
Let me load this up. So you find out it's the right base. Most of the base has been funded by people from a lot of different star systems. At least for the segments that you're at the start. I'm assuming you're going to the food first. Food and beverages.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep. So they're working on finding the exotic food, like what fruits here are, able to be eaten by humans. Can anything be turned into alcohol? What are the effects of different things? Whole lot of information.
Sure.
Let me just find the name I had for this. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of wealthy folks from the Galactic Core who are really interested in getting everything back out of it.
Makes sense.
Kerrigan family and the Westwood family are the main two who've invested a fair bit here. But moving on, you get to more the animal researchers, and they say there's a lot of problems going down. These poachers who really they're here for trophies. They, originally came by to help deal with pests, but now they've just started going for big game, and there's some real big game in the region. And big game has been getting driven siren, and you hear the sound of like, hey, we got something coming again. Should be fine. Everyone, do not leave the dome at this time. Security is on it. And the poor man you're talking to is, and then that keeps happening because they're off to it causing who knows what problem. Big thing they've been going for is that fire spider.
Is that like a spider that's on fire? Or does it spit fire? Or is it made of fire?
The first two. It covers it. It ignites some of the webs on it to keep people away and make it hard to hit, and then spits fire all over things.
Huh. Impressive adaptation.
Yeah, it's a mystery. We really want to capture it, find its young, see how something like that ever came to be. Problem is, no one's managed to actually get the damn thing. The Espos is no luck for them. We thought they'd be able to handle it, but clearly they can't. And now they're just going after what other animals they can find. So if you folks are able to bring them in, honestly, we just want to get them off the planet and kick them off and send them back up to the station.
Well, that's what we're here for. So, well, I guess we can find this fire spider, and where we find that, we find our poachers. Am I right?
Maybe. But probably yes. Just don't piss off the fire spider even more. Or if you do, take it down. Take it down.
So that seems doable, I think. What do you think, Captain?
Partner.
Well, all right then.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got our. Well, then I think we got ourselves a bargain.
All right. So after security manages to drive off a stampede, they're happy to let you through. Take your tags. It's like, all right. To give you a little bit of warmth at the planet, it's a cold place. Even though it's near the sun, it's pretty cold. When you get out of the dome, you see much more. Boy, is it not like most things that you see. Soil's bluish. The atmosphere's red. Most of the plant life is solid, just black, just very dark colors all around. But up in the red sky, you do see nice white clouds that you would normally expect.
I love this. So fantastic. Thank you. Not at all ominous.
Do I need any temperature tolerance for this?
Yeah, you would need a point of temperature tolerance.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, that's easy.
It's pretty close. Those of you who are in sealed armor, of course, have the temperature tolerance from your sealed armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
So, how are you guys going to go about doing this? Because you're going into a forest.
I must be one with the spider. I'm going to turn into a spider.
Well, we'll keep eyes open, but don't really know enough about the spider, I think, to prepare a specific charm in advance for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. I'm not ready yet. I grow a cowboy hat on my spider body. Now I'm ready.
Excellent.
Very
For the
good.
record, I do have a cowboy hat and duster over my spacesuit because it is important.
I probably am wearing my duster over my spacesuit due to the fact it's the thing that's armored.
Good.
That
You can have practical
will
reasons.
give you a -1 dex penalty, Sean.
I mean, but the duster's very fine, but yeah, sure. I imagine the spacesuit would have already... that is fine, I think.
Yeah. It's just the layering thing, is spacesuits are all lightly armored as their spacesuits.
Mm-hmm.
That is true and fair, but, like, the armor of the duster is DR20.
Yes, that is substantially better than most spacesuits, because you need a combat suit to get better than that.
Mm.
And those are wee bit illegal.
Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. What are you, a cop?
Yep.
In character. Well, do we happen to know anything about these spiders and, like, how they what parts of the forest they're more active in. If
Not to my
local talk.
knowledge.
Yeah, can I put on a full suite of like enhancing powers and just try to see if I can detect anything? Yeah, we're talking infra, ultra,
Yep.
hearing, cycling through them as necessary for points.
Sounds good. Give me an observation with that, Wex.
Okay, one sec. What if I don't have the observation skill?
But you can give me perception instead.
Okay. I'd definitely be upping my perception as part of this too. So yeah, I think that's 2 under.
Okay. There's a modifier there because it's not the most ideal. So the thing that there's two things that Nerd picks up on eventually as you're wandering through the forest going, huh, and so there's a black tree with like red little viney things going up it. And this planet is beautiful and also really ominous. As Nerd probably eats some of it and goes, yeah, that's very bad for humans.
Yep.
No, don't eat that.
I can eat anything.
Dickhead.
Can and should are two different things, partner.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Captain. I was literally designed to eat anything.
Concern.
Literally, actually, though.
Baby boy is baby boy.
So, do I catch any like sign of what looks like a spider from any of these like checks?
A few things, but the bigger one you notice is, well, that area is pretty warm. And I'm pretty sure I heard gunshots over there.
All right, I will tell the captain that and point a spider limb in that direction.
Eyes up, partners, I say as I guide Buttercup in that direction.
Buttercup is not a fan of this terrain, but is doing her best to get through it.
Me neither, girl, me neither.
I feel like we should install like hover jets on Buttercup for these occasions.
We should 100% do that.
Yep.
It's little rockets come out the side and she can just like hover around.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic. Unfortunately, I did not specify these things.
Yeah, and also quite expensive. Could you do it? Yes. Will it be expensive
Should
to
I
do
do
so?
it?
Also, yes.
I can't become jets yet, sorry.
Yep.
It's okay. I love you, my son anyways, regardless.
Yep. So going to your end, one of the things you eventually realize is, ground's getting a little soft. Going further, you're like, oh, this is a swamp.
Swamp, natural enemies of cowboys, normal territories of desert.
Yep.
I'm imagining nothing bad happens to horses in swamps.
Don't go there. Nick has been real world threatened for any harm beholds this storm.
Oh, it's true.
Artax, you gotta get up.
It never gets old.
It's true. And like, it is not that Buttercup can't go through the swamp. It's that it's a swamp.
It's a swamp. It's the natural enemy. It's the natural enemy of cowboys' preferred area of desert. It's just like the longer Captain is here, the more he's like, am I having a good time? No. Am I gonna desperately try to seem like I'm having a good time? Sure.
Well, I'm thinking exploring around, Nick. I think infravision makes the most sense since these are spiders on fire. So we'll kind of default to that right now, and I'm going to try to keep an eye out for anything so nothing can get the jump on us.
Oh yeah, makes sense. And yeah, you're mentioning that. You're like, I think that's the thing. I think that's our guy right there.
Are we looking for the poacher or the spider?
I think primarily the poacher, but the spider is our way of finding the poacher, we think.
Okay, so do I think I see the spider?
Yeah, you're pretty sure you see the spider, and that is currently lighting one of the little islands in the middle of the swamp on fire.
Okay, I'll zoom in vision on it. How big does it look?
Let's see here. Like a solid 10, 12 feet tall.
Hey, Captain, how big are spiders supposed to be?
I gesture with my hand the appropriate size of spiders, which is small.
Okay, well, I think the spider's doing it wrong, because he's way bigger than that.
Well, we already knew the spider was a bit unusual with the fire. Do you spot anyone else in the area?
Give me another perception. For can nerd find other people in the area?
Go, baby boy, go.
I believe, yes, I can. I believe that's 7 under.
Yeah, so you notice, like, this swamp has some, well, looks like it was an old base that burned down in it. And you can definitely see there's 2 people up on top of one of the old walls who are doing the shooting, and a bunch of drones flying around the spider that's distracting it an awful lot.
I will describe the scenario.
Yeah.
Did that come through?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So we got to save the spider?
No, there is explicitly a bounty to kill the fire spiders.
That's true.
It looks kind of hot.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Yeah. I don't think I resist fire too well.
Your call, Captain. What are we doing?
I'm not quite sure if we have enough information here.
Do I need to scout ahead?
No, especially if you're bad with fire.
Well, I was going to get close to the poachers, not the spider.
I'm still not sure if that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can, some of the bullets, I don't know how well they'd work on the spider, but for the poachers, some of the bullets we have, the charmed bullets should help with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it might not be best to see how they act, see if they can handle the spider before cutting 2 herds into 4 parts, if you catch my meaning.
Fair enough. Maybe move closer and get to observe better for the rest of us.
Sure.
All right. All right. So, could I get a stealth roll from everyone trying to get close?
No.
Mm-hmm.
If you say that's just base dexterity at -4, right?
Yep.
Right, I don't have any ranks from this either.
So that's going to be a 5.
I like how none of you wanted me to sneak ahead, but I'm the one that does have the stealth.
Yeah, I failed.
Hey, I have complexes. Let me live.
Hey, I only failed by 2.
Yep.
I failed by like 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is a straight no, you're not getting a roll, Nix.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
some of us are hidden right now.
Yep. All right. So let me go drag you guys over to the map.
Great words to live by.
Swamp.
God damn. What?
I think you spiked your mic.
Yeah, I only caught like every other word of that.
I said, what the fuck is that spider?
Where is it? Oh, that thing. Neat.
Yeah. The thing that
Yeah,
doesn't look like a spider. Where I was zoomed on the map, it immediately threw me there. Zoomed there.
I am shocked you did not. You just use a picture of Raknakadaki.
I was very tempted to just use Raknakadaki, but I did not. I chose not to do it, Ziggy.
Fair enough.
It was an active choice.
So you guys are all coming in on this lower right section. For those of you who are not very stealthy, there is a drone that is flying coming up saying, "Please move away. You are interfering in an active hunt."
Captain, are we able to disobey?
This drone is not an official authority of anything.
Yeah.
This drone isn't a cop, guy.
I don't think this drone has the authority to tell us where we have to be.
Will it?
I'm just ignoring the drone.
Oh wait, I forgot one drone. There is one more drone. It's their camera drone that's filming all of this.
Of course.
God damn these
Did
people.
anyone else drag themselves onto the map yet?
No, because I wasn't sure where we're supposed to drag ourselves.
I thought he did. I thought
Okay. I didn't see. Listen, roll 20 is a harsh mistress.
Roll 20
That's
is a
fair.
harsh mistress.
I'm doing my best out here on this bitch of an earth.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Also, you all will need to re-add turns for yourselves because of how things work. I wish I could keep your initiatives between maps, but I cannot.
See, it's fine. And basic speed.
I'm going to use one of the haste bullet. It charms. Assuming the captain's okay with that.
Captain is okay with anything at all times.
Mm-hmm.
You fool.
I need to have my turn added to the.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm definitely turning into a swamp monster.
Ziggy, I need you to drag yourself onto the map so I can add your turn.
I am.
You have not added. Okay, there.
Oh, you're.
Right.
Oh, actually, yeah, you are very, very far down.
You said lower right corner.
Yep. Actually, that is correct.
Did we drag ourselves down there as well? I
There we
thought
go.
you pinged where the drone was, and that was where we wanted to start.
No, sorry. I was moving the drone into as it flies up to you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nerd can be forward because he was stealthy.
Again, Nerd's going to turn into a swamp monster. I will figure out what stats that has in a minute.
Mm-hmm. You know...
What type of weapons, by the way, are the poachers using?
High-powered rifles.
Okay. No one has any, like, damage reduction energy weapons this time around?
And the drones.
Do they?
They're shooting lasers.
No.
There's regular lasers, though.
Do I need hardened DR for that?
They're in the level where, like, tiny drone lasers, adding more DR is probably enough.
Doing my best with map out here. Wait. Okay, yeah.
Also, Ziggy, now that I'm remembering the reason why I didn't use Rock and Kodachi. It's because I can't find a good image for it on Google.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah. All right. It looks like we have everyone. So the captain does get to go first. A note, being in the water is going to massively slow you down.
Cool. If I hit willpower, is that a pass or a fail in this system?
That is a pass.
Yeah.
Cool, I get to do things. Love to see it.
Yep. It's probably the last session in which you're going to be suffering from that right now, this time.
Yeah, listen, I had the conversation with Izzy. We both agreed it would be obviously my fault. Therefore, it lasts longer than normal. I'm having fun with it, which is the important thing.
It's very true.
And, you know, Nick, there has to be times in which I can't just shoot everything. But that's not going to be today. I'm going to try and shoot the, I'm going to shoot this drone. Like I wanted to originally.
Yep. It's just going to be bye-bye.
Yeah, with an EMP bullet, because I don't think we have anyone electronic within the next door square, so we're good!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that hits. Gear. What is the bullshit for this?
It does not matter if this drone is done. This is not
cool.
a heavily armored drone capable of, like, doing things.
Okay, cool, excellent. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good times.
Good times. Affy.
I'll start taking aim, and I will probably ride with the captain like before because my move speed is not going to be big enough. But I'll start with taking an aim and prepping a ritual.
Okay.
And yeah, I will also be right back.
Good. Fire Splatter's going to spit a bunch of fire at the drones, which are going to dodge.
Cool.
That entire area is very on fire.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Let's see if something's happening. So, a shot is going to ring out and hit the ground, like, vaguely near the captain, and you're just going to hear shout, "That's your one warning, get out of here!" the other one's going to shoot the spider from the poachers.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, they gave you a warning shot.
Oh yeah, real neighborly of them.
No, shoot me at doom. We're doing a duel at high noon. Come on, please, someone learn the rules.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one's going to hit the spider, which is just not nice for it. That looks like it hurt. Drones are going to be vaguely annoying at... Well, two of the drones are going to continue being vaguely annoying at the spider. The other one's going to start moving back. They're pissing it off with lasers, but it doesn't seem like their lasers are doing much to it. And now it's Nerd's turn.
Okay. What do I need to move through the water at normal speed?
There is a thing that gives you a swim speed. I believe it is called amphibious. I will look it up.
Oh, yeah, it's 10. Sorry, you're right. It's 10 points.
Yep.
Nick, I have a question because I was not good about this. I'm pretty sure I had enough points to upgrade, but I was kind of tired and busy at the start of this. Can I say upgraded retroactively so I can put together a combination that's fun?
Yes, because so your points are things you can basically spend at any time. I just ask that you not spend too much time trying to upgrade mid-session.
I mean, I know
anyone who wants to do that.
I'm pretty sure I have enough to have 25 morph points.
Which is all I
need. So I can have amphibious and constriction attack.
Ah, nice. Yep.
I'm going to be a swamp monster.
Very good.
That sounds pretty fun.
So I'm going to swim through the water. I'm going to try to go around so they don't see me. I guess that's as far as I can get.
Yep.
I am slow.
You get your full move.
Which is 5, I believe.
Yep. Captain?
Sorry. Writing down the number of bullets. People are far away. I don't even think it's feasible for me to try shooting them. Wait, first. Oh, nice. Cool. Can you explain one more time how terrain works?
Okay, so going through the water is going to be very slow. You're basically limited moving 1 hex per turn. If you want to try and jump from platform to platform, you got to make a skill check.
Okay. Excellent. I think I'm just gonna move my horsey. And I'm trying to find where the full range of speed is for her. That's not right. Move 12. Okay. Moving. Yeah, I'm moving 12.
Yep.
To get kind of to the edge of things, and once my computer stops freaking out, I will move to here.
That sounds legit.
Roll20 wants me dead, guys. I don't know what to tell you. So, okay. But yes, that is my turn.
Okay. I can drag you and Affy up there. There we go.
I got it. It decided after I explained that it was trying to kill me to allow me to do basic functions.
Yep. All right. Affy's next.
Continue aiming because I'm not going to make that shot, and continuing working on casting. By the way, how much fire is in the area, just so I know, in terms of casting costs, whether or not I need a greater effect?
You are not. I'll let you know when you go to a greater effect. It's not at a greater effect yet.
I mean, just fireball is a greater effect because you need to create the fire, but good to know.
Dousing things is generally easier than making them.
Yep, no, that is fair. That is why I'm wondering if the fire is high enough that like I don't need the greater effect cost, but I will continue charging then.
Yeah, the big thing is, it's probably not destroy that you want, it's probably control and have it shove itself into the water.
Oh. No, it's not the thing of like I would be trying to douse this fire and like destroy it. I meant moreover for taking control for an offensive spell.
Oh. Okay, sorry. No, that is always a greater effect. You were correct about that.
Yeah, because it's like Fireball, Rain of Fire, etc. are always greater effects because you have to create the fire. But if there's enough fire in the area that I don't need greater create energy and I can just grab the energy for the effect instead.
These are getting it to move precisely and fast enough to be an attack is always a greater effect, but it is cheaper than create.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I might switch what I'm doing because greater effect is times 3. The fact it's slightly manipulate is slightly cheaper than create. Not worth that there, but yeah. Okay.
So that's if you want an attack as opposed to like it goes into the area, say these two are in, and then does normal fire things.
Yep. Okay. No, that's fine then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, either way, still going to be charging because it takes a while.
Yep. Alrighty. There continue to be a large number of problems over there. Let's see, that's -7. But not much is going on. This very much is the Iron Wall versus Dodgy things, where the spider cannot hit the drones, and the drones cannot hurt the spider.
So just serving to make the very deadly and big problem angry.
Yeah, well, the two people with the rifles actually do the job of killing the thing.
Hopefully. Unless they just decide to shoot at us more.
Mm-hmm. Yep, well, they're both aiming this turn. Bola.
Alright. Let's see. Everyone has moved up considerably. So
of course, you go fast.
That is true. Let's see. So I guess I'm just gonna dash then.
Yep.
So we'll just go up 10. Yeah.
I think we have learned what the real thing that needs to happen is Bola needs to acquire the jetpack skill.
Oh god.
Wait, hold on. Was dashing an option?
No, you won't. Oh. If you're running, you move +1, not double.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
There we go.
No, so sprinting is just +1.
Okay, there we go. So that's all I can do then.
Yep, because actions are short.
Yep. All right. Carry on.
All right, actually, probably going to go around this way. Drone's coming in. Drone's doing things. Nerd.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming.
As I said, the clear thing is, obviously, Bola needs a jetpack.
Stop making me spend stuff that's not a regeneration.
I can become a jetpack for him.
That's money, Ziggy, not something else.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
Ziggy, I can be your jetpack.
No, you're going to be doing other things.
Yeah, like eating jetpack. Because it's rad.
I mean, sure, but I don't want you spending all combat being my jetpack.
That's true.
Yep. All right, Captain.
It would be a funny bit.
It would be, but yeah.
Please. Okay, sweet. Can I do a running leap with Buttercup to get onto this platform?
Sure. Give me a cowboy roll because that's your riding skill.
Yes. Yeah, that's a pass by 8.
Yeah, you're good.
Good stuff.
Come on, little horsey.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, Sean, I can't move you.
Oh, I will move myself. Sorry.
Hey, okay.
Wrong pointer.
I'm not gonna start shooting the outlaws until the first problem is taken care of. I'm not letting this town get destroyed by fire spiders. Just on the principle of crime is bad.
Yep. All right, Affy.
Continuing with both former courses of action.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Fire spider. It's gonna do fire spider things. Right now, both of them are shooting at the fire spider.
Good choice.
That is a hit and a miss. Roll them.
Look at these fucking outlaws. They have to roll for they have to do accuracy.
Yep.
They don't just shoot things immediately.
Yep. Bull's turn.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I think I still have to keep sprinting because I'm nowhere near anybody. So sprinting is what I shall do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Done. Go ahead.
All right. However, their drone is going to be like, you have been warned, and try and laser zap the captain.
Rude.
Stop that.
That's a good roll for the drone.
Rude. Stop that.
Yep. Cap, he hit you with five laser shots.
That's not fun.
No?
Can I do anything about that?
You can roll dodge.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it just wasn't allowed this time.
No, it's you can always roll dodge unless I tell you you're not allowed to.
Sean, do I have the haste charm still? Did I get one of the haste charms or no?
There were 2 other haste charms, so you could have used one. Yes.
Okay, I just want to check before it becomes a mechanical thing that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you would have +1 speed and therefore move and dodge. From the
Doesn't matter. That's a fail by 2.
Oof.
I mean, amount you fail by does matter for multi-attacks.
You fail by never matters.
Sorry. That's just how much you succeed by. You're correct.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to give you numbers that are what got through your DR.
Okay, thank you.
So first up, 1, 3.
Yep.
Tank. And another 3. So 1, 3, 3.
7. Cool.
He's like, ow, 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 ow.
Nothing good happens to fucking Swamp.
Yep. Nerd's turn.
I can move and attack if I all out, right?
That drone is flying in the air. But yes.
How high up is it flying?
Yeah, but how I've known he's about 10 feet.
Can I jump?
You can try.
I am swimming. Can I free willy this shit?
Please.
You can try.
Okay, what would I need?
Roll me aquabatics or jumping, which I don't think you have either, so roll me dex -3.
I definitely don't have... Aquabatics is a thing?
It's basically, there's the acrobatic skill, there's also aero and aqua, which, default off of it for how good are you at, cinematic tumbling shenanigans.
Well, I am Dex is a bad score for me. This should be fun. Wish me luck.
You got this.
I do not.
Nope. So you sea monster flop onto land.
I can't flop back in the water?
Well, actually, you were starting from here. You were going in a straight line at it. You missed, and so you probably land like there.
Okay.
And you see your,
That
and you see your,
was
what the fuck is that coming from up over here?
Pay attention to your own bullshit.
Captain?
Let's go. Nope. Move down the line. Captain is thinking.
Captain thinking.
Captain thinking. Going, I would like to do 7 things at once. Oh, Affy is also on this horse. I don't want him to die.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Affy's pretty heavily armored.
Yes, but you are also baby boy.
You know that is definitively not true.
I don't care. My horse is also a real live breathing horse. Let me live. It's somebody else. It's Affy's turn now.
Okay, I'm going to try to shoot the one that shot us. That is a success.
Hey.
I'm assuming you're shooting the drone.
Yep.
All right. Its range is it's in the -4 range. Still a success. Yep. Can the drone dodge? That is the real question.
No.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
It explode.
Yeah.
Rolling damage. It explode.
But I wanted to, but yeah, that's fair. I will now roll for mana collection. Well, I'm glad I'm using one of the ones that I'm really good at, so I don't have to burn luck on that.
Mm-hmm.
But, that will be a total of 1 mana gained from that many turns.
Off.
Cries.
So rude.
Yep. Well, and that will be it.
All right. It's time for Fire Spider. Well, both the poachers are aiming again. Because they have to do that, because they're not awesome like the captain. Now it's Bola's turn.
I'm just saying.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I have caught up with the group. Carry on.
Mm-hmm. All right, it's drones time. They are continuing to harass. Oh, pulling over a little bit. And Nerd. Nerd who is on land. I will note, Ash, there is a wall right here.
But consider, Nick, you let me take a lot of cinematic bullshit. I do have Bend the Bullet.
You do. That will let you attempt it at a penalty.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm doing the math calculations of how stupid it is, okay? I need you to know I am doing the math. I just need to know a little bit.
That is very fair.
I just need to know a little bit.
Uh-huh. Nerd?
Oh, sorry. One sec. I guess I'm just gonna slither towards the guys.
Okay.
And just be like, I'm a sea monster. Sorry, a swamp monster.
All right, Captain.
Cool. I would like to jump with my horsey to get further
That
over
you can do.
Okay, cool. Go, horsey, go! Yay!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Go, horsey,
Can
go! Most important role.
Will this just get me on the edge, or can I take my full movement?
And this will get you on the edge. You do not get your full move
Okay.
with this one.
I figured I didn't, but I wanted to check. Thank you.
Yep. Horsey, go, Burr.
Yeah. Good horsey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, Roll20, what are you doing?
What is Roll20 doing to you?
It made the entire screen go red.
Oh.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah. If you never hear from me after today, you know why.
You've pissed off the gods of Roll20, and they have now cursed your machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Is that it for the captain?
That is.
All right. Now it's Affy's turn.
Aiming and starting another rendition of Mana Collection.
Okay. So, one
This
of them is
super
going to shoot.
exciting Affy turn.
Yep. He's going to shoot at the spider and hit. The other one is going to and go, "There's a monster here," and shoot at Nerd.
Rude.
And also hit.
Don't shoot him.
Nerd? Nerd, can you give me a dodge?
Oh,
Nerd baby, please. Speak to us.
that is not a dodge.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby boy, no.
All right.
I mean, if I remember correctly, Nerd tanks most things.
So, Nerd, what's your DR? Currently.
It is 15.
Okay. So Nerd is going to be getting hit rather hard because a hunting rifle meant to hurt monsters just hit him.
I mean, what type of damage is it?
Piercing plus.
I don't think that does much to me, Nick.
Right. It does a lot less. However, they did 43 base damage.
Okay, I'm trying to. What's the math on what's the thing I do first?
So first it is base damage minus DR.
Does DR happen first before the homogeneous?
Yes, DR happens before homogeneous.
Okay, so minus 15.
Yep, so 43 minus 15.
All right.
28, and then you divide by 3 because of homogeneous.
Just 3. I thought piercing was a lot more.
Here's the thing. Small piercing's a lot more. This is a big round.
Oh. I don't like that.
Oh, that is 9 damage.
Ow, I'm almost dead.
Not the baby boy.
You're not almost dead. You are getting close to unconscious. And remember, dead is not a risk until you have hit negative your HP. So you're like a third of the way there.
Well, that really hurt.
Yep, that really hurt. And now it's Boulder.
Do I have healing charms on me anymore?
I believe Affy generally builds those for each of you.
Yep, so you have a healing charm on you that will be 2d6 plus 2.
Okay, I can crack that on my turn.
I'm still not in range of anybody, am I?
And you could heal the captain with healing stuff.
Oh, that's true. I could do that. So that is what I shall do. Let's see. Where is my healing thing? There it is. And that's not an AoE, I don't think. No, it's not an AoE. So yeah. So Cap'n, you get healed. Let's see. How much health have you lost? Looks like 6.
7 points.
Oh, 7 points. Tell you what, you go ahead and heal up 5.
Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Is dodge a skill? Where would that be on my sheet?
It's your basic speed plus 3. It is not very high.
No.
It is the most expensive thing to buy up, pretty much, as far as basic stat stuff goes.
Yep. It very true. All right. Yeah, so you heal Captain up. Drones are going to do drone things, and now it's Nerd's turn to take revenge.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to heal first. That's free, right?
Yep. You just break the charm.
Plus 3?
Plus 2.
All right. Well, that heals up everything.
Yay.
Can I get close enough to attack that one?
They are up in the air on top of a wall.
Okay. Well, I can at least get next to the wall, and they shouldn't be able to shoot me then, right?
Yeah, not really.
So I can move to here and kind of flatten against the wall.
Yep.
And next turn, I can go get him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Much better. All right, Captain. Captain, is the screen still red?
The screen is not red. The mind is buzzing. It can be Affy's turn now.
Yep.
The decision paralysis is sitting in of, what's the most important thing to take care of in this moment?
Yep. Happy?
Do I have a line on this guy or no because of wall?
No, because of wall.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to get off the horse and move since the horse stopped moving.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I'm pretty sure I lose my aim and I'll have to start that again, but I will continue with my charging.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be it.
All right. Fire Spider continues to do Fire Spider things. Is gonna get okay. Shit. Gotta be cops. Fuck. All right. They're doing something up top.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not able to hit anybody yet, I don't think. Let's see.
Nope, just barely out of range. But next turn you should be able to.
Next turn.
Yep. Drones do drone things. Nerd.
It's time.
Climbing up is... Well, you can all out climb up and attack, but there might be consequences.
I will accept those consequences.
Mm-hmm.
One fear.
Gonna go attack.
Yep.
Ooh, does that hit? Actually, hold on. So I have a question, Nick, with this.
Sure, what's up?
I took constrictor attack.
Yep.
How does that work?
You have to grapple someone first.
Oh, good. So it's wrestling, right?
Yep.
Then it hits.
Okay. I'm going to roll dodge. Penalty, but nope. She's going to back up, and you see she has, well, her rifle's on the ground. She pulled out a grenade.
Woman?
Come on. Don't you want to play Swamp Monster? I'm a swamp monster. Blah, 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 blah.
Captain?
Everybody here, just calm the fuck down. Yeah, I got a 6 on that. We're good.
Nice.
That's what I'm gonna say. If I move like this kind of janky, can I get up the wall? Oh my god, please don't turn red.
Roll cowboy. This could be a
Okay, thank
tricky
you.
thing, but you might be able to.
If I'm rolling cowboy, I can't also shoot things, correct?
You can. This
Wait,
is
I
the benefit
can?
of riding it. This is the benefit of riding. You can do that with a -2 penalty because of your cowboy skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna still do. I'm gonna. The goal is to ride up and then shoot the spider. So I'm gonna roll for
Okay.
the moving. We are moving, baby. We're moving. We're hustling.
We hustle. I get.
Yeah. Okay. It's about. I can get about here. That's where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the horse. I can't. That's close enough to depict that. That's what I'm going with.
I know what you mean.
Cool.
We know you were on Buttercup.
Yes, I would then like to shoot the spider. So how negative am I? Am I for this?
All right. So from range, you are 19 away, which normally would be -5, but the spider is size mod 3, so it's only -2.
Okay, so a total of -4 then, with the -2 of doing other things. Cool.
Correct.
Cool. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Kerplow.
That's a normal bullet.
The spider, surprisingly enough, fails its dodge. Who could imagine a giant spider being bad at dodging?
So normal damage is 46.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 19.
Wow. Good roll.
I do yell, can everybody just calm the fuck down as I ride over here and then shoot the spider and go, oh, first priority, other priorities after.
So you do hit. You notice your bullet glances off and hits a tree near it. It's got a thick hide.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I love that.
Isn't your bullets piercing though? Because we have the same gun, aren't they? PI++.
Yeah. Wait, so Captain, am I not playing Swamp Monster?
So PI++ increases your damage if you pen DR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Captain, am I not supposed to play Swamp Monster?
In a little bit, nerd.
Oh.
But also, nerd, you're not. Your priority is not the spider because it's on fire.
Oh, what should I do then?
This conversation is gonna take longer than the amount of time that is passing in a turn.
This conversation is going to take longer. Spider's still distracted. Shouting from Chris is like,
as far as we get.
Hey! Tell you what, we split, and then we all leave. Looking at the captain.
What do you say, like, buddy?
He's just like, look, you got a bigger crew than us. We got better guns. We split the bounty. Everyone gets paid. Everyone leaves. Deal?
I don't think I'm responding to this. I'm locked in, man.
All right, so you're not responding?
Yeah.
He's just like, he's not dealing, Millie, throw it.
Is it Millie grappled?
No, she dodged.
Who's Millie throwing the grenade at?
The baby
Down
boy.
here.
Oh no, not the baby boy.
Not the baby boy.
Okay, so me and the captain have to dodge. I will also say you skipped my turn, but I can go after.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Never mind. After, you should go first.
What they are doing, so I will go after.
Okay, sounds good.
We will resolve my dodging first.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so you're both having to dodge and dive, so you get to roll it +3.
Oh.
I'm using luck on that.
The only way to actually do this is to dive away from it.
So +3 and +3 plus the haste.
Okay, so +4, which is normally a 10.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
pass
of
by
haste.
1.
Pass by 1? Alright. Move yourselves away. Bola, you also might want to do this.
Oh, am I also caught in the
Is it
blast?
that large range?
You are in range.
Oh wow. Okay. So dodge, you said?
Yep.
Oh boy, my dodge is pretty crap. Let's see. That's a fail by 2.
Okay, so you do not manage to get out far away in time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, from the epicenter. So, they were not actually throwing a damage grenade at you. This is a flashbang.
Okay.
Affy, I need an HT -2. Captain, I need an HT -3. Bola, I need an HT -1.
HT -1.
Let me
And
find where my stats are.
Nope, that's hard to subdue.
I am
A
good.
12. 12 minus. Oh, okay, that's.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Does this apply will, knockdown, or stunning?
Don't apply stun.
It does apply stun. Okay, so then I get a +3 to this. Because
Okay.
the high plane threshold.
Yep.
So okay, so +2 net. My HT is
I don't want to deal with this.
12, so 14. Okay. And I still fail by 2. Nice job, Dice.
Yep.
Dice are evil sometimes. Pass by 0. I used luck.
Okay. So Bola gets stunned for 2 turns.
Oh, great.
Stunned and blinded for 2 turns because you just got flashbanged.
Mm. Yep. Okay.
And Chris is just going to try and hot fire at Nerd. That's a hit.
He's ignoring the spider.
Well, swamp monster coming after him right now.
It's not a swamp monster. It's a child. How dare you?
Nerd, can I get a dodge?
I thought I all had attacked and couldn't.
Oh shit, you're right. You are correct,
fuck.
sir.
Oh, fuck.
Can I do my turn before he shoots in case that changes?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, that's a reasonable amount. Yep, okay, that was way better than that. Yoinking fire from here and putting it over here.
Yeah, no, they are instead going to be getting the fuck off the wall after that rather than shooting Nerd.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's fine. I'm still coming.
Yep.
Also taking aim.
What?
Affy is also taking aim.
Yep.
Casting a spell spell's usually the attack action, Sean, so you wouldn't be able to aim also.
So compartmentalized mind doesn't handle that?
No.
Okay, cool.
It handles the charging, not the casting. You actually need something else to handle the casting.
That is fair.
Alright. Bola's stun ticks down. The drones are gonna drone. Nerd.
Ooh, you figured out how to play Swamp Monster. Let's go for a swim.
Yep.
Try to. Chris is closer to the water. Let's try to grapple him.
Alright. Roll it.
I think that does it.
Yeah, I grappled them.
Okay. Am I allowed to move with them at all?
Not this turn.
But next
this turn was the grab.
Okay. So again, I'm like a snaky swamp monster, so I am wrapped around this guy like a boa.
Yep. Captain West.
Bum. Yeah, we're good. Affy, it's your turn now. As I just watched chaos unfold of like, guys, the fire
Take
spider.
aim take aim and charging a spell again. And hey, I did that after you said focus on the spider and they threw a grenade and started aiming guns at us.
Yeah, no, it's fair. This is the things that have happened are all reasonable to have happened.
It's also the case of the spider is probably easier to hurt at the moment because it is its fire has been lowered a bit.
Yep. So the spider, after having its fire built away, watched where the fire went, screeches, and launches a fire blast.
Oh god.
Wait, where I'm standing?
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
I think we're going in the water in a minute.
Yeah. All right. Honestly, I'm just gonna roll damage. That everyone in that AOE is getting hit by fire. That is 20 burning damage to Chris, Nerd, and Millie.
Does armor help?
Yes.
Okay, so only 5 then, right?
Yep. Armor helps the normal amount.
Burning is thankfully not one of the bad damage types.
They're pretty badly burned.
Are we on fire?
You are in fact all on fire. Millie is going in the water because she is on fire and trying to put the fire off. Take the fire off. Chris is trying to wrestle Nerd and fails his roll. And Bulla unstuns, but that is his turn.
Okay.
Now it is Nerd's turn.
Don't worry, we were gonna go swimming anyways. In the drink.
Yep.
Underwater.
In the drink, underwater. Which, is actually relatively fine because they're wearing suits that, have air.
Oh yeah, can I squeeze?
Yes.
How does this work now?
Okay, let me look up constriction attack.
Sorry, I wanted to be a snake today, Nick.
It's fair.
It's a reasonable desire.
Very reasonable desire.
Strength checks directly deal as much damage as Wex. Roll strength.
I got it exactly. Not a great
You don't deal free damage from constriction this turn, but you get a free strength check and just deal damage on every turn now.
Okay.
You use your attack to drown him. Like, your action was that, but you get a free constriction attack every turn.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Captain?
Yeah. The important part, too, is we're underwater, so I'm hoping we won't be seeable.
Yep.
Things are certainly happening around me. Hi, Affy. It's your turn.
They're certainly happening around you.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Continuing charge, and now I will aim as well, because, that spider is going to be a bit more annoying than thought. It recovered from it reacted much more strongly than I thought to its fire being stolen.
Yep. Spider!
No!
Spider moved. He is attempting to swim. Chris is grappled. Chris is still grappled.
I'm still stunned, aren't I?
No, you're not. This is your first turn post-stun.
You said I was stunned for 2 turns.
You lost 2 turns to being stunned. You are now unstunned.
Okay.
But,
well, then let me move on.
there were a large number of turns in which everyone aimed.
Let's see. Is this drone doing something or no?
It's a camera drone. It's following the action.
Okay. Fair
It's very smart.
Yeah, I'm still not in range to throw at anybody, so... Actually, hold on, let me check. Yeah, let me check the...
You could throw it in the water where they are, assuming it's something that doesn't hurt Nerd.
That's true. I could do that.
Me and Chris should be underwater right now. As much underwater as a swamp you can get.
Yep.
I guess how does my toxic bomb affect underwater creatures?
I'm gonna say the water gives them pretty good DR, but they're not completely in water.
Please don't kill me.
It's not
Please
toxic.
don't
Doesn't
kill
toxic
Yeah.
doesn't affect non-organic.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what,
you're
that's
completely
what the corrosion
fine.
bomb is for. Yeah. So let's see. I moved, and it's also going to be 9 yards away, though. So that's going to be a pretty tough roll, right?
Yeah, that is a rough roll.
Could wait till Fire Spider comes around the
That
corner.
is -6, Ziggy.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm just gonna sprint up again. Then that's it.
Okay. Makes sense. Drones on Fire Spider on Fire Spider. Hey, nerd, what are you doing to him while he's in water?
I have a question.
What's up?
Can I grab 2 people?
No.
Oh man.
That's what extra arm is for, actually,
Yeah,
is to let you do stuff like that.
That's fair. How much does extra? Just for future, okay. I would have done this instead of amphibious. Okay. Okay, well, I think we're going to move out of the way because I definitely can feel that Fire Spider coming.
Yeah, you could definitely feel that Fire Spider coming.
So let's scoot over a little bit. And then give my friend a big hug.
Okay, roll strength.
All right, 5 under.
Yeah, that's a big hug. That is in fact a bone crushing hug. He's screaming.
That means it's working.
You know, have you ever just looked at something happening and just questioned every single decision that led up to this moment?
Yep.
Anyways, hi, Affy, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's Affy's up.
Can I see the spider above the wall or no?
You can see its fire above the wall.
So I will continue to move forward and aim so that I can hit the spider when it comes around.
Are you sure you're just ready in action to shoot it when it comes around?
Oh, yeah, I'll ready in action to shoot it when it comes around and collect mana.
Sure. So it's going to run up to here and try and fire, but, Affy can see it at that point.
Yep, so let me shoot it. That will be a hit.
That will be a hit. Give me damage.
Okay, yeah, and I don't have any of the special bullets, so this is just going to be the normal. 18 PI++.
That is going to ping off of its chitin.
Okay. Yep, I definitely need a spell to... I will definitely need to deal with that.
It is then going to fire blast the group again, but they're all in the water now, which is helpful.
Is
Yeah, it turns out them all being in the water makes it so they don't take damage from the giant gout of flames.
Oh.
Melly's going to continue flailing it and running. Chris is grappled.
Okay. Let's see. Let me move up a little here. 5 there. Now I can actually start throwing at things. So I'm going to throw, right where Nerd is, since he won't be affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is. Whoa. Why is it doing that? Very odd. All right. So 5 meters away. So what's the penalty for that?
-2 with another -2 for move and attack, so -4 total.
-4. Okay. So this will be at a 10, which is not great, but we'll see what happens.
Well, remember, you're just off target if you miss.
That's true. So let's find out.
On target.
Passed by 0. Yeah.
Hey.
Roll damage.
All right. So that's toxic, which is 5d6. Bloop. That'll be 19 toxic damage.
Well, they are both. Let's see if they're going to fall over. Yeah, they're both going to fall over into the water.
Are they both unconscious?
Yes.
All right. I know what my turn is.
Okay. Yeah, and they're gonna need to keep making toxic cyclic damage, but yeah.
Yep.
We don't need them dead.
Look, the goo does what it wills.
I think in this case, I'm going to go. If they go underwater, it's going to reduce the goo as it gets washed away by being underwater. But nerd.
That's fair.
I'm going to wash them off and hang them up.
Okay. We're going to be at the top of the initiative order. I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Is it okay if I do all that in one action?
You can get one of them in one action.
I'll rinse them off and then I'm going to just put them up against a tree.
Go.
Hang up your laundry.
Yep, I'll rinse the other one off next. I'm really not much good against a giant fire spider, honestly.
Good. Just take the bodies and run, my guy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I
Wait. Actually, I have an
My
idea.
plan is on my next spell is actually not removing its fire, but breaking some of its shit in.
Ooh. What if I drag it into the water?
Can you do that without taking considerable damage? Is the
I have
question.
no idea. I have no idea. Maybe if you guys push it into the water. One of these days, you're going to have to tell me more explicitly to not act like a monster.
I believe my plan going into this was, hey guys, let's hang back and see what happens.
Yep, and then we slowly approached
And
because
then
they were so fucking far away, and then they focus fired on us.
For some goddamn reason.
Everyone has the same reaction when they see me, though.
You did go blah, I'm a sea monster.
Swamp monster, thank you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just one day, I would like the captain to meet a living cowboy who is good at his job, or her job, or their job. Just a cowboy who's good at their job.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Did the captain pass his "can I do things" this turn roll?
I was waiting for you, so we'll see. Yes, we did, baby. Yes, we did.
The captain goes, maybe doing things.
It's more of like you just see terrible things going on around you, and then you remember you have a corporeal form.
Yeah.
It's how I'm going with this.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I would like to shoot the spy bar.
You are up in the air, so probably an additional -2 from having to cold shot weird parts of it.
Okay.
Range 13. So -6 total.
Okay. Let's go. We're good, buddy. And that was a mega yeet bullet. Let's go.
Oh. Well, you hit. Give me damage. Can it even be yoked?
Knock it into the water.
Okay. Sorry. Looking for what the knockback bullet does. Okay. The normal bullet is 46 plus 1. That's 8. And then it does CR 0.25 damage and double knockback, and then whatever the hell Eat spell does, because I do not have that one memorized.
It's another double. It actually does not knock the spider back.
Ah, so sad.
It moves it, but he manages to keep its footing.
Okay, cool. Does it seem to like? Does this bullet seem to like actually sink into the spider though?
Oh no. Well, it does not do damage at all.
Okay.
But you did piss it off.
Cool. Goal achieved. Can I ask just a follow-up question that's not relevant yet?
Can do. What's the follow-up question?
Were the hunting rifles that they were shooting, that the outlaws, air quotes, were shooting with, normal just hunting rifles, or did they look different?
They looked bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit bigger.
That is all. That's all. That's all.
Nick, roughly how much does the spider weigh?
Scary questions.
Thinking. Less than a ton.
Is it less than 3,000 pounds or more than 3,000 pounds?
Less than 3,000 pounds.
Less than 1,000 or more than 1,000?
More than 1,000.
Okay.
Because it is Affy's turn.
Yep. Yeah, that's not a lot of energy, but yeah, I'll cast this anyways. That's a really fucking good roll, not that it makes a difference. I am going to remove 30 points of its DR. 30 character points of its DR.
Okay, margin of success matters here because it does get an HT save.
Okay, the margin of success is 8.
That goes through. And the head is going to, it's going to look like towards you, and then it's going to start running.
Oh no.
Of course.
Oh dear.
Great.
This
is what it happens.
Potentially
you start the hunt and it immediately runs away.
Yep.
Well, hey, it hasn't gotten very far yet, and there are bullets that slow it.
Yep. Our two poachers are very unconscious right now. Bulla.
Okay, so okay, so there's nothing else really here, right? That we can.
Well, give me a damage roll to see if the one that Nerd has not cleaned up dies.
Right. Let's see what happens there. 17. He's fine, right?
DR matters. Increased DR from the water matters. Yes, he's still alive.
Great. Wonderful.
Just horrible chemical burns.
Sure. I mean, that's fine.
Those are fixable.
Yeah, skin grafts are cheap these days.
I can generate those.
Let's see. What are the drones doing right now? They're still
following their last directive, which is chase the spider and harass it.
I don't suppose you can hurt the spider now that it lost some DR.
No, their lasers are too weak.
I mean, it's already off the screen. Oh, no, it's not off the screen.
No, it's not off the screen yet.
Let's see. I think I'm a little too far away at the moment.
It is at your max range.
At max range, so if I don't move, what's the...
If you don't move, you have a -5.
Okay, so that's... and if I move, it's -4 since I'm closer, because it'll get me to 5.
An additional -2 for move and attacking.
Well, I mean, if I'm 5 away, then that's net -4, correct?
I think it does not actually matter because you can't run through the water.
Oh, okay. But how fast can I normally move in the water? Just half speed?
No, 1.
Oh, just 1. Oh. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna move up to here just to give me a little closer, but that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Nerd?
I'm going to finish cleaning off the other one and hang him up too.
Okay. Captain?
Ba-ba-ba-ba. You know, things happen. Hi, Affy.
Yeah, it's Affy's turn.
It is trying to run away. I am not a good enough shot to hurt its legs.
Yep.
If I'm casting something, I'm casting it at the real expensive level.
Mm-hmm.
This sucks. Let's try to slow it down. This one is only a pass by 2, so it might just succeed there.
Is this, what are you trying to hit it with?
Hinder.
Yeah, it does just succeed there.
Yep. That was it then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think the spider, unless the captain gets one of the other rifles and rolls well enough, I think the spider is just gonna get away.
I wasn't expecting it to immediately bolt.
There are reasons. Does anyone have the body language skill?
Body language. No.
Nah.
Or animal handling?
Also, no.
And not unless it counts under cowboy, which I don't think it should.
No. Giant alien spider is a little outside of the cowboy preview.
This would be the
I
type
don't know,
of thing
man.
we need. This would be the type of thing we'd need Izzy for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it is smarter than we thought it was going to be.
It reacted to certain things.
I mean, it very clearly went, oh, magic just happened of some variety that fucked me up. Goodbye, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So you can pretty easily tell that.
That's all I need to know.
Knowing that we fought it, I could prep some specific bullets for it for next time us chasing it down specifically. Like, if we want to then go after the spider, I will prep that shit-in breaker of bullet so we have that prepped.
I think the better thing to do is to ride back to town and make sure the spider isn't going in that direction right this second.
That's fair.
So
It is not going in that direction right this second. And town is Relatively fine. Somebody got a little dinged up, but not too bad.
Nothing that can't fix on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Are we riding through the swamp mostly?
You're probably going to leave the swamp and get back to what counts as a main road.
All right. What would be the funniest way to transport these two?
As an octopus.
Sure. Oh no, I'm an octopus tank,
Yep.
so I'm holding them, but
Excellent.
I got my tank treads.
Excellent.
I've been watching too much Kamen Rider build.
Yep.
Respectable.
Nice. I will need to ask where you are in it currently later.
Almost halfway.
Oh, nice.
The Seto's Kamen Rider just showed up.
Ah, nice. Yeah. I assume when we get... Sorry, go.
I was just gonna say the important thing right now is just to make sure that we get these people back, and also the spider isn't immediately going to fuck shit up.
It is not immediately going to fuck shit up, no.
And neither
Cool,
of them
I
is
love
dead.
that.
Yep,
Ooh,
and
hey, the
I will
camera's still
heal them.
filming, right?
And I will heal them up as well.
Hey, the camera's still filming, right?
Yeah, the camera's still filming.
Oh, I'm just gonna like mock. I'm gonna. Did they have like an accent or anything? They feel like they'd have Australian accents or something.
I think, yeah, they probably do, but I cannot really do accents that well.
I'm gonna put on a bad Australian accent and act like them to the camera as an octopus tank.
Now, nerd, don't don't make fun of somebody's accent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm just trying to do it. Froggy,
Okay.
y'all. Shrimp on the bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but someone's got to put on the show. They're unconscious. They can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will... I think them getting taken to the sheriff's office is enough of a show on its own.
Yep.
Ooh, maybe Kane can edit this later into a movie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can we keep the camera so Kane can edit it later? Can we?
We'll see what the sheriff says.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, do you want me, after we get back to the ship, assuming nothing else is more pressing, want me to try and prep some stuff for dealing with the spider?
That sounds mighty fine, Matthew.
All right. Yep. Getting back in. They're real happy that you guys managed to catch these guys. Gonna bring them up to the station and say, and basically give them as like, you have two options. You can either go to jail here or you can leave to these two. And both of them are going to take leave. Leave sounds good. Leave sounds like a great plan for them.
Aw, but we were having so much fun playing Swamp Monster.
They are going to tell the horror stories of Swamp Monster.
Excellent.
And you guys get a nice bounty.
Oh yeah.
20k bounty.
Nice.
For a job well done. Now I need to remember how to do the cross through in Discord. Hey, I got it.
So, while we're on planet, do we think we'll want to take care of the fire spider next? Nerd did a pretty good job tracking it, and if we come with the right loadout, I don't think it will be too big of an issue. Can prep people for the fire and prep some stuff to extinguish it and break its armor.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like you guys might take a day or two to prepare.
Nick, is there any way to
Yep.
gain fire resistance?
Really, it's more DR, Wex.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, there is specialized DR, but that doesn't really make sense for how you do things.
Because, like, okay, so one of the reasons we can't beat it right now is because its skin's too hard, right?
Yep.
Okay, I haven't had...
I could probably put together something for you that would let you resist the heat a little bit, but it would only be a bit of DR, like 4 DR.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Planning to prep those for the team. I'm probably going to therefore have less bullets prepped, because going to need to prep some environmental stuff, some fire extinguishing bullets, and some itching breaking bullets.
Can I get another healing charm, Affy?
Of course, nerd. Always make sure to top up everyone on those.
All right, Nick, question.
Mm-hmm.
Corrosive damage would weaken the thing's chitinous armor, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. Then I am prepared.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I think let's say you guys have a couple of days downtime for this one.
All right.
As you prep, you do things. The captain spends a bunch of time staring at his wall in an ennui fit.
No. That's just the rest of today. Tomorrow is a new day, my guy.
That's true. Never mind. You take a day to sit, wait, and the captain, the next day wakes up feeling pretty good.
Excellent. I need to figure out how to make my bullets better.
All right.
So I think I'm just gonna talk to
shots?
Affy. I think I'm just gonna talk to spend some of the time of us getting prepared, talking to Affy on what he thinks are good bullet loadouts, and what he managed to gather from the fight, because Affy is our tactician sometimes.
Well, so there's a couple things noticed of after it got actually was vulnerable, it went running. We could replicate a lot of what we did to make it vulnerable, do things that will be removing its heat, removing its armor, but that could cause it to bolt again. So we might not want to lead with those. But we do have the bullets have done before that are the opposite of our haste charm, the ones that will help slow it down. It's not that hard to shoot currently, but it will also make it easier to do that. But a little bit less movement might make it harder for it to run. And maybe it's kind of big, so it's pretty hard to entangle it. But if you're a better shot than me, then you might be able to hit some of its legs. But yeah, my thought would be to see about breaking its armor, see about extinguishing its fire, and seeing about slowing it down.
Nick, I have a question.
What's up?
For the fire spider, did it look like I could get close to it without getting burned?
No.
Could I be a space away and not get burned?
So it had an aura of fire is what it is, which is say you can be a space away, but melee attacks are going to do some burn damage to you.
Okay. Got it. So armor is the best solution here.
Yep.
Like being right next to it won't inherently burn me, but touching it will?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Lucking that.
Yep. Also, Ash, one that you can do that, because the captain is legally allowed to do this, even though it is one that he can't do all the time, is buy armor-piercing bullets.
Oh, that is fair. I think I might go.
Well, I've got a new trick to pull out to help with this fight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into town and buy armor-piercing bullets.
Mhm.
I'm gonna wait until we're just we're going into town to do the quest, though.
Yeah, that makes
Buy the
sense.
bullets immediately right beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me. Do you want to do this via the way we handled it with your other bullets?
Yes.
Okay.
Because then I have to do less math.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to put these up above this just so I don't mess up your other math.
Appreciate you.
So you just need to spend for your gun $3,000.
Okay. Simple.
Yep. Let me just check. Yeah, it drops you down to PI plus, but gets armor pen too.
Ooh. Ooh.
So enemy DR is halved, but you do slightly less damage.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you can easily spend the amount you need to from your portion of the bounty.
I mean, that I could. I could also just use my starting money.
That's true.
And I think I'm gonna do that because bounty is supposed to be used for crew things.
That is also very fair. All right. So right now, I think one of the ones is we definitely don't have the time to run that fight next. So is there any roleplay you guys want to do with each other or any of the NPCs? Otherwise, I think we're probably done for the night.
Didn't have anything in mind.
I'm okay.
I have been started looking at rituals and things like that, so I am probably good at the moment. I might think of something by next session.
Reasonable. Okay then. Well, in that case, everyone get yourself 2 character points.
How many should we have total right now? I always lose track.
I'm not paying attention to that.
322.
Yep.
How much?
322.
All right. And with that, I'm going to turn off the recording. Good night, Internet.
Good night.
Boop, boop.